Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sean Shibby here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Just wanted to give a quick update, just a channel update about everything that's been going on the last month or two. It's been rough, guys. You know, with this whole COVID thing and everything going on. So about June 14th, 15th, I tested positive for COVID-19, and just I couldn't believe it. I just an eye opener. Just didn't want to believe that happened because I'm such a healthy person. I take good care of myself for the most part. But when I found that out, it just kind of it hit my heart hard, and as well because prior to that, my grandma Helen was tested positive for COVID, and she was in the hospital. And then at that time she was getting moved to the ICU, which is again it's hard because I've never lost someone before, someone so close to me, especially my grandma, because I lived with her. I was taking care of her. I loved her so much. She was my rock, and when my mom and dad weren't in the picture, she was always there to take care of me, my brother and sister. And yeah, just kind of just lost for words. But it's just she helped me become the man I am today. And I love her so much. And with me going through COVID, it sucked. It was horrible. It was literally the worst 2 weeks of my life. More so just because when I initially tested positive, I quarantined in my room. I had my family leave my meals and drinks at the door, and then the upstairs bathroom was pretty much for me only. But it was just awful because when it first happened, got I got sinus trouble. That was the first thing I noticed. Then eventually, it started on my right side of my nose, and then it drastically just went over to my left side, and then it was just both my sinuses were very clogged and very stuffy. And then I never got a cough. I had a fever as well, but and then after the sinuses really started to get clogged, I started to notice a lot of sinus pressure build up in my nose. And then after like a day or two, it would just go from my nose all up to my forehead. And then after that, like a couple days, like I'd say the day 4 or 5, it literally the pain, it just felt like the pressure was all around my head. It felt like literally someone was just like squeezing my brain and just like pressure, putting pressure, just constantly, just like squeezing my head just all around. And it was just awful, as hard as they could. And that was probably the worst. I also had the body aches, which was that was pretty bad because I there'd be times I couldn't even go out of bed, more so because the headaches. It was that severe, that to the point I move just a little bit, I would toss, try to move on the other side of the bed. Literally just feels like just a constant massive just migraines, just horrible. And I would just hate to go to I would dread go to the bathroom. I would just, because if I got up for a little bit, I would get dizzy. And I felt confused. But again, because the constant migraines were just awful. There'd be times I literally just wanted just to bash my head against the wall just to make it stop. It just was awful. And I was initially just terrified. I was scared, because again, I always took good care of myself. And just to find that happened, my world, it just in the face of realization, because athletes, and it can happen to anybody. And then just you don't think about it until it happens to you. And then it's just like an eye-opening awakening. And so while I was going through that, I'm thinking about my grandma, and just her being in the ICU. And then as well, I didn't really tell anybody for the next for like a couple days, almost a week, because I was just afraid. I was afraid what people would think of me, or just like or how they would think of me now, or just I was just afraid to tell people because I was afraid of how they would judge me, or just I shouldn't feel away because this is it's happening around the world. And but I just I was afraid of being judged too poorly. And I did a lot of praying and crying, and just for God to show me and to give me the strength just to open up. And I got the confidence and just talk with my family. And then eventually I opened up to everyone. And everyone's been so supportive and appreciative. And if you know who we are, everyone, just thank you guys so much, family, friends, and even strangers. And just my YouTube followers, my subscribers, guys, thank you everyone so much. It's just it was definitely the worst 2 weeks of my life. And my birthday, because this was happening mid June, and then my birthday was on June 22nd. And I didn't really celebrate my birthday because it was awful. I could not. Again, I was just the constant migraines and the body aches. Eventually, the last thing that went away was the migraines. But and the body aches were. I had more so the back pain, and more so I was, because I was just resting in bed. I was stationary. I wasn't really doing any physical activity. So it's going to happen if you're not moving around a lot. So and then June 22nd, my birthday. Again, didn't really celebrate that because again, just COVID. And my grandma in the hospital. My birthday wish, was for her to, I just wish for her to be healed. And then you're just praying. And then on June 29th, my grandma Helen Rivera, she passed away. She went to heaven with our with Jesus. And that that was so hard. Just because again, I never lost nobody, and especially my grandma, because she was again my rock. She was everything. She was everything to me because you know our family had problems just like anyone else. And my grandma just she never got to rest. And but she was such a strong woman. She never showed any signs. She was just always resilient, just tough and courageous. And you know you know would never say no. She was just such a loving, warm, caring person. I, I yeah, I'm sorry. Just she was such. I was blessed to have such an amazing grandma, and I know she's with me in spirit, and she's in heaven, rested easy. And it, just again, just such an eye opener. And then things happening at the. I was so upset because I couldn't get to see her. At the hospital, they say a final goodbye because of me being with COVID. But fortunately, the hospital was able to do like a Skype video chat. But I just you never want just because she was asleep. But just it's just awful seeing her just all these tubes and all this stuff that they have in her body, trying to help her out. And it that was one of the hardest days of my life. And my world was turned upside down. And it's still tough, because it's just some days I it's easy, some days it's not, because it's just I don't want to believe it. But I pray, and I just try to stay strong and motivated for myself. And because I'm always just trying to be a happy person. But life hits you, and just trying to rise up and overcome. And I have my family and friends, and my Lord and Savior. And it's been just kind of have no words. It's been a life, like just a life awakening experience. And so I'm just kind of have no words for that. But I love her so much, and I know she's in heaven, resting easy. And so and then with my quarantine, it was about June June 29th or June 30th, I did the 14 days of quarantine, and then I got tested again just to make sure, and then I ended up testing negative. So just thankful to just for Jesus for healing me, and you know you know it was hard because just everything, dealing with COVID. I was really down in the dumps, and I just was alone. But I got out of that thinking because I was just negative thinking, and just as a lot of people grieve different ways. But again, I'm just thankful that I had my Lord and Savior and my family and friends, a strong support system. I am, you know, just I as you can see, my Funko Pops, and just about all every Funko Pop I had, I sold for to help raise money for my grandma's funeral arrangements. I'm just happy to say that we at today we raised enough money for my grandma's funeral arrangements. Just just thankful for everyone, strangers too, just people I haven't talked to forever, and just amazing. Just when you need people the most, you're when you're at your worst or you're at your lowest, you know who's there for you. And again, I appreciate everyone who's been reaching out and just being so loving and caring. It means a lot. And just with now I'm gonna be just wanted to let you guys know that I'm actually going to be moving to a new spot. So the next time you see me in a video, I'll be in my new spot with my roommates. It's going to be a journey for sure, because I've always lived at home. I've never moved outside. I've always just been close to family. If anything, stayed with family members. But I'm just excited for this fresh start, and just it's going to be fun. And so gonna have a lot more space to do more videos, and just I'm really excited just to start this new chapter in my life. And again, my grandma always said she just wanted me to be happy, and just whatever makes you happy, do what's best for you. And it's time heals all wounds, but each day gets a little better. But going back to the COVID, after the last, like, going down to the last second week, a couple like the last couple days of that, what hurt more than anything, again, just the constant migraines, the sinus, like before the last 2 days of quarantine went away, the fever went away. So I only really had the migraines and the body aches again, because I wasn't really doing much physical activity. But it's great to be back to normal, or what I think is normal. But again, just thankful for everyone in my life, and who's just been just so awesome and supportive. And again, thanks to everyone who donated for the GoFundMe page. Again, just so happy to say we've reached our goal for my grandma, and just we have the services next Saturday. So I'm so happy again, just because it's just hard. It's hard, but it's comforting, because there's people out there who care. And again, it means a lot. So thank you so much. But again, guys, just gonna be in a new spot. So I'm gonna probably be back in next week, and be moving my stuff for the whole week and stuff. So probably by the next weekend, I'll be in my new spot, all situated, and then make some more videos, go back to making some more animes. Now that I don't have any more Funko Pops, I definitely gonna get more mystery boxes again. Gotta start collecting again. It sucks, it does, because I had close to 500. I was about 400 or 500 deep. And again, for my grandma, I do anything for my grandma. But more so I just, the experiences and memories, like collecting the Funkos, beating the Funko people, and Funko Pop swaps and all that, because the Funko community is such great, and they've as well helped me out in this time. The Arizona Funko group, you guys are awesome, so thanks for everything. But yeah, it's gonna be I'm excited just for the new journey, and just again to come back even stronger. And just from this experience and this life-changing awakening. And I just want to let you know, guys, that this is serious. COVID-19, I know from people, I've talked to a lot of family and friends, and just miscellaneous strangers, and this some still think it's a joke, and it's not. And you know, I hope you don't realize, just don't take your loved ones for granted. Always say, I love you, because you never know. Just every day is a blessing. I always say that every day is a blessing, and so yeah, just make the most out of it. But again, guys, next weekend gonna be come back stronger, making a lot more videos, more space, new setups. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Got my PSN. I've been playing a lot of Smite, Warzone as well, Apex, trying to get back into that. Sean_Shibby22. My info will be in the description below. And of course, if you guys have anything else you want me to react to, feel free to leave them in the comments below or shoot me an email. I'm still, I'm going to watch the Fate Grand Order series. I'm not missing out on that. And as well, I'm going to watch the Garden of Sinners series. I'm still watching those movies. I haven't forgot, guys. And yeah, it's just a lot of anime coming out. The Tower of God looks incredible. The God of High School, a lot of gods animes. Well, in the titles of the names, but those two animes especially look good. Fire Force season 2. A lot of great anime coming out. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Sean Shibby here.